Hey everybody, so this week's question is, does Paul mean to imply that there are no rules if you're a follower of Jesus? This is one of those things pastors like me honestly get confronted with quite a bit because I talk about the love and grace of Jesus way more than I talk about how we're supposed to somehow follow these particular rules that I think a lot of us who grew up in the church remember hearing about. Well, there's a couple ways you can look at that. I could do a Johnny Depp accent and talk about how there are rules and guidelines, but it's not really that either. The reality is most of us actually prefer life with rules. We say that we don't, but we just don't like the rules that somehow negatively affect us. We want other people to follow rules. We want other people to follow the speed limit. We just don't want to follow it ourselves. We want other people to call the fouls on the teams that our favorite team is playing, but we're okay with our team gets along with something. That's not what's going on here. From a Jesus standpoint, he knows that life is best lived within the rules that Jesus has set out for us. Life is great when we treat each other with kindness and compassion, when we don't lie, when we don't steal, when we don't harm our neighbor. Life's better that way. It just is. What Paul is saying is that when we are unable to live up to those rules, not if, but when, we're still going to get loved by Jesus. We're still going to receive his grace and his forgiveness. We don't follow these rules that somehow we tear ourselves up to some extra heaven or better place, or somehow we're getting more love from Jesus. No, Jesus is going to love us regardless. He also just knows that we're going to love each other better if we do that within rules, boundaries, guidelines, whatever word you want to use. We all know that to be true. We just like to argue with it a little bit. And so Paul's here to tell us, look, you can argue with that all you want. Two things are true. One, rules aren't so bad. And two, when you can't follow them, Jesus is still going to love you. So, whatever rule you happen to break today, we'll all break one. Know that you're still forgiven. Jesus still loves you. And hey, maybe for the sake of our neighbor, we can try to live within our rules a little bit more. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.